What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from Dawson Speak TV and D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos on this channel. Much love to those who support this channel by donating. I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box underneath the video. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. Now, this video is for educational purposes, and as I approach this topic with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. Now, before I get into this story, I want to say that Dawson Speaks TV does not discriminate on the basis of race, color, religion, gender expression, age, national origin, disability, marital status, sexual orientation, military status, or political affiliation. Now, these stories are from all over, so let's see what's going on this week in the Lord's Church. Now, before I get into the main story, let me handle this first, you all. Angie Stone made her transition recently, and I'm still in disbelief. I really am. Angie Stone was a true soul sister. I loved her music, loved her as as an artist, and she will be missed. So you all, please keep her family and her friends in your prayers. And also one of the founding members of Tony, Dwayne Wiggins, made his transition recently. You all, Tony has given us great music for decades. I mean, some of those songs were a part of the soundtrack of my childhood. So please keep Ralph Sadiq, his brother, as well as, his cousin, one of the other members of the group, Timothy Christian Riley. Keep them in your prayers and the rest of their family and friends. All right. Man, I mean, we were just here on the last video saying goodbye to Roberta Flack, and now all of this. Man, life, y'all. Look, as one of the theater professors at Bethune-Cookman College, Mrs. Ferris, used to say years ago, enjoy life today. This is not a dress rehearsal. And I hope that all of you, in whatever time we have, that you're doing what you were called to do on this earth. All right? Now let me get into the main topic. Now, in the last video I did, we talked about gospel singer Leandria Johnson, who was apprehended by officers for public intoxication for the second time, you all, the second time. Now, since that video, Leandria Johnson did perform. I'm not going to say she ministered, she performed at a Kojic church. Now, during her performance, Leandria Johnson addressed some of her critics by saying that people were mean and that she didn't read the comments on social media and that we don't know her and that she is a work in progress and basically that we could put that on the YouTube. Ma'am, you're right. Many of us, we don't know you personally, but what we do know is based on the officer's observation and the individuals who call the officers on you, you have a drinking problem. And when you're in public, you're a nuisance, which is why the officers, not your supporters or people in the church or commentators on YouTube, the officers apprehended you. Now, on the last video I did, I gave Leandria her props. I said that she is very talented and that I could see her doing more than gospel music. I could see her venturing out into television, movies, acting on Broadway. Hell, she can go and understudy for Audra McDonald in the Broadway revival of Gypsy. I could see her if she got herself together and got some acting lessons. I could see her playing Mama Rose, even though some people may say, Dawson, you're reaching. But I could see her doing it. But doing Broadway, you got to be disciplined to do 8 shows a week. Now, on that last video I did, I received over 1,000 comments, and I appreciate y'all for commenting and for watching. But many of her supporters agreed with me that they want her to take time off and to truly get herself together and get the help she needs so she can lead a better life. However, there are some of her fans who said, okay, so what if she's drunk? God still can use her. Let he without sin cast the first stone. Wow. Now, throughout my life, I've seen many artists and other individuals who have transitioned on because they had horrible addictions, as well as they were surrounded by enablers who only used them as a cash cow, like my favorite artist, Whitney Elizabeth Houston, Nippy. Let me tell you all something. It took me years. Denise used to pick at me. It took me years to really deal with the fact that Whitney was gone. I remember Denise used to say, you thinking about Whitney, but you finna play some Whitney Houston music? Like, it really hit me different. And like many of Leandria's fans, I was saying the same thing about Whitney. Oh, Whitney gonna be all right. Y'all just pray. She just going through some stuff. She dealing with some things right now. She's struggling, but God gonna turn it around. Yeah, right. Leandria, I would hate to see you transition out of here the way Whitney did, or Amy Winehouse. And you're an artist, you're a singer, you know your history, the way Judy Garland transition out of here. Miss Johnson, you're not the only one that has a struggle or an addiction, but unlike the individuals I just named, you have a chance to get it right. I don't want to see you go out like that. I don't. And like many of these other vloggers who you are close to, I don't need to be close to you. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need your number. I don't need you to come on my show because honestly, the people around you, what are they telling you? Because it's not helping you. But I'm going to say this to you, ma'am. If you don't care about you, none of these people will care about you. They will just continue to pimp you out for your gift with no consideration for your well-being. Now, if you were a Whitney Houston fan like I was a super fan. You all remember in August of 2020, here I go with them dates again. You all remember in August of 2009, I'm finna say August of 2029. In August of 2009, when Whitney's last studio album, I Look to You, came out, and she had a listening party in New York City, and she was with Clive Davis. Whitney Houston said when she got the mic, she said that, she had no plans to come back and do music, that she just wanted to go to an island and opened a fruit stand. And old buddy Clive, Clive Davis right there, he's another video for another day. He told Whitney, basically, no, you're not going to do that. You're the voice. You're going to come back and sing.
I had other plans about 3 years ago to live on this little island and, open a fruit stand and do my little quiet thing and raise my baby and call it a day. But I got this call from Clive and he said, well, no, it's not what you're going to do.
And now, whenever I see a movie or a music video or anything with Whitney in it, I always say to myself, man, Whitney, why didn't you just go to that island and open that fruit stand? I'm sure she'd still be here today without having the pressure of the industry on her back. I'm telling you all, I'll never get over her being in that Beverly Hilton hotel, up in her room. Whitney had already transitioned on, but the paramedics were there. The officers were there. They were doing their investigation. That took them hours. They hadn't taken her out of her hotel room, but downstairs, they still went on with the Grammy party. That's how much this industry, including the gospel industry, the music, the entertainment industry, that's how much these people care about y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. To love someone is to tell them the truth when you see their life going in a downward spiral. We don't get any do-overs after this. You get one shot. Leandria, I wish you the best. Get the help you need, ma'am, and get well soon. Now, let me get on this last thing, then I'm done. I'm done for real, y'all, all right? Now, this lady right here is Karen Huger. She is a reality star on Bravo's Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, recently, Karen was sentenced to 1 year behind bars for driving under the influence. And I must admit, I was a little irritated with some, not all of the commentators, but some who reported on this story, and they were surprised that she got as much time as she did. You all, what this lady did, not once, but several times, we're finding out, getting behind the wheel of her car while under the influence. She could have hurt herself. She could have hurt someone else. Karen deserves time behind bars. I agree with the judge. I wouldn't have been surprised if he gave her the 2 years. You all, as commentators, you can't be so starstruck that when you're giving your commentary, you can't tell the people the truth, because trust me, these celebrities, they're on social media, they're watching, they hear what you're saying. And I know some of you commentators may say, well, Dawson, if I kiss up to the celebrities, if I'm nice to the celebrities, then maybe they'll retweet one of my shows, or they'll at me in a post or say something positive about my channel. Look, listen to me. You don't need celebrities on your show in order to make your show pop or to blow up. Unadulterated, consistent, charismatic commentary, especially in my particular situation, that brings the people to the yard. There are tons of people on social media, and particularly on YouTube, who have large followings, and they're not rotating celebrities on and off their platforms. And if they can do it, what's wrong with you? Why can't you do it? If you have a channel where you're blessed to have, people listen to you, and they come back to hear what you have to say, and you're doing celebrity news or talking about whatever, speak the truth. You're not trying to break people down. As a matter of fact, I want Leandra and Karen to be on solid ground. Get your foot on firm foundation and get around a team of people who love you for real. That's my prayer. Now I'm off of this. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Thank you all for listening. Thumbs up the video. Share the video with family and friends. Also to the people who support this channel and say, Brother Dawson, you bless me. I'm going to bless you back. I love you all for that, and I appreciate you. I really do. Remember, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and each other. And of course, we're going to keep it going. Protect your energy. Peace.